Hello, friends and neighbors. Welcome to another production of the program. Here we are on TV. Once again, once a day, every day, turn on the machines and live forever. Look who's over there. Who's on the couch? Who's on the couch? Ah! Hey, doggy.
It's Patsy. Patsy the dog.
Yeah. Maybe instead of getting a dog or a baby, I should just start talking baby talk all the time.
Yeah.
Is it the dog and the baby that brings me joy, or I just want to say, hello, I just wanted to talk like this because this is how I like to talk now.
That doesn't look like she likes that even.
Yeah, I don't really like this, but...
No, Madeline talks to her baby talk a lot, and I think that's how some of her commands, you have to say in baby talk.
I'm the baby. I'm going to go to McDonald's, and I would like a hamburger. I would like a double cheeseburger. And then they're like, why are you saying this? I'm like, I find that this brings me joy. I find that speaking this way brings me joy, and I'm doing anything I can to try to wring out a little bit of joy in my life these days. And I'm explaining myself, and this is the explaining part. It's not part of the fantasy, okay?
Oh.
I'm living my fantasy, but that's not it either. I gotta discover what it is.
Yeah.
Hey, doggy.
Keep searching. Here's a treat, Patsy, for being on TV.
Just ran into Ben.
Out the window.
Yeah. And
had a whole conversation outside the program, right as we were about to start the show. Ugh. This is what she does when Patsy sleeps in the bed.
Yeah.
And she goes and she gets like the best spot, mostly my spot. And then I'm trying to get in the bed, and she always gives me this side look, like, oh shit, he's moving me again, pushing me around.
You just gotta sit. Usually I sit on the dog and then I move, but
no, she'll just be sat on for a while.
I've got Far East. I got the beef today. I'm changing it up a little bit.
The beef experiment.
I'm not even hungry though.
Not yet,
I
even?
ate some breakfast. I ate a pretty big breakfast. My brother made pizza, Detroit-style pizza, actually. It's very good.
Breakfast pizza or just regular pizza?
Well, anything can be breakfast pizza if you eat it when you wake up, I guess. Is the wave wrong?
No.
That was wrong. I didn't buy that thing.
Oh, yeah. The stereo to mono converter.
Yeah. I mean, if I keep talking about it, one day...
You mentioned it in the message of the future today, possibly. That'd be a good idea.
Yeah. There it goes. Hey, I got up for a second. Dog took my spot.
Yeah. That's her move. Uh-oh. Oh, Patsy, watch out.
You're not moving? He's going to get sat on? I thought maybe if I sat directly on the dog, that you would move a little bit.
Come on.
Okay. I'm sitting on you.
Come on.
Yep.
Do it.
That dog does not care. I'm actually sitting on the dog right now. There you go.
There we go. That's better. Sorry, Patsy. She doesn't like it move, but that's okay.
Yeah, I mind getting sat on. That's fine, too. It could be sat on, I think. I think people can sit on you. You're fine. Just for a while, and then you move.
I guess if she was hurt, she would do something about it.
Yeah.
Ben.
I saw Ben outside from the program from a long time ago.
The show used to be in Ben's basement.
Yeah. I gave him a pile of the books. I wonder about it's like what is the value of the books? Like, I think he got one for free actually. Anyway.
Yeah, that's now that you're giving them away for free.
Yeah, and some people are paying for them, but I want to
value is what people will pay for something, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm watching like some Hulu clothing brand documentary that was, they put the brands on the clothes, and then when they started off, they were just buying clothes and then putting the brand on the clothes and then selling it for like 5 times as much.
What?
And eventually they started making their own clothes, but they were just taking like stuff off the rack and putting a label on it.
Whoa.
And that's how they started, their billionaires. But then they did a lot of, drugs.
Oh, I thought you were going to say advertising.
Oh yeah, well they did.
Somehow they didn't have to. How did they get people to say like this is the brand?
It just got. They kind of got lucky or something. It seems like they started wearing the brand. People saw the brand. Then they knew people. But that you can watch the whole documentary about it.
Oh, okay.
But then they got into drugs, and
which might have been their goal in the first place.
To get into drugs.
Not exactly, but to be able to.
Yeah. I mean, I could see that. I have a lot of free time right now. I'm on a vacation, and then in the next couple of weeks, I'm gonna have like a lot of free time. But I don't know. Maybe I should get into heavy, hard drugs. That'll be my.
I guess you got the time for it.
Yeah. Because that's like they're like, hey, somebody's like, you want to do crack? And I'm like, well, I want to, but I'm busy.
Yeah, I don't really have time for that.
It's the schedule really is why I'm not doing crack. I guess. Yeah.
Idle hands are the devil's plaything or whatever, right?
Yeah. When do we have like a well, I think I should just get a new one. I'm thinking I'm getting like a quarter to RCA. Which we have that for sure.
Uh-huh.
And then we have like a RCA 8th split chord for sure. And those two chords combined is the chord.
Oh, and then you just need that RCA to stereo conversion.
Well, I think we just do one of those two. It's like the mono RCA to mono quarter-inch. And then the chord 1/8 inch split into stereo RCAs. And then we only need one.
What are we trying to do here?
We're trying to get it so that we're planning to get a mono quarter-inch into the mixer, into a stereo 1/8 inch on the machine.
What machine?
On the wave machine.
Oh, the wave machine.
I think it might be. Is it going now?
I turned some of the. I think I can hear some waves. Wait, listen for that riff or something.
But if we get that RCA splitter, and then we only need one of the stereo signals. I don't think it's in stereo. I think it's in mono, but it's giving a stereo signal of mono.
Oh yeah, there it is. There's the riff.
But I think it would probably be better to buy a $4 wire than to
make out like Frankenstein cable.
Jerry-rigged Frankenstein cable with barrels and stuff. Because then eventually we're going to be wanting to use one of those things. It's just
already a single cable often will get broken in here.
Yeah.
And the more things you add to it, the more likely it's going to fail, basically.
I was thinking about I kind of want to buy a color e-reader.
Color e-reader.
A color e-reader, which is like an e-ink but has color, which exists now. And then I was like, I almost bought it, and I was kind of like, I think maybe I have with some things I have a better time thinking about it and looking at it, and once I have it, then I'm bored. Like, oh man, I should just keep thinking about buying this thing. But then when I have it, then I'm happy to have it. But then it's longer, and then so if you're gonna get something eventually, the longer you don't buy it, maybe I don't know, the price is gonna move around, but then there's the time you don't have it. So if eventually you buy it, so if I'm thinking about buying it now, but then I buy it in 3 months and pay the same price for it, then I should have just bought it now.
Do you think the time that you don't have it makes you appreciate it more when you have it?
It definitely raises the hope of it. So if it meets expectations, then it's like, wow, this is a great waiting. But if it doesn't, then I'm waiting and like, oh man, waited for nothing.
Yeah.
Or something along those lines. But you'll never know about having it now or in 3 months if you buy it later on. And then it's going to be the same kind of feelings. And it's not like what am I going to do with that thing anyway? It's like, oh, I have this thing now. I was looking at it, I thought it looks fun.
Wouldn't it make you read more picture books or something?
Yeah, you
Or
could read
comics,
comics
maybe?
on it. I want
Yeah.
to read comics on it. That's why I want to get it.
That'd be cool.
It would be cool. It's like, I don't know, it's like $300 or something, but people spend, those phones are $1,000. Like the cell phones, but
Yeah.
my cell phone that I don't use service on, which I'm actually thinking about getting the service potentially.
Technically, you could read. It's too bad they don't make phones out of e-paper, because it is kind of nicer to
They
look
do
at.
have those. Those are really expensive too for some reason. But they're because you got to buy them from China or something. But they don't refresh well. So it's not the best for anything other than looking at book.
Oh, I see.
Unless you like because usually with the phone you're refreshing it basically every couple of seconds. You're like doing something on it, so you're not like, looking at the same thing for like a long time. They have those. There's some ones that like clip into the back of them, but I don't know what's gonna make the difference either way. Maybe I just like thinking about it. Not quite sure. So I'm looking at all these videos of it, but they don't have one I can go look at a store or something. And if they did, would I go to a store anyway?
Yeah. Probably not.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm just trying to like ring the towel. Like I'm trying to ring the towel of life for joy these days. You know. So.
It's harder to come by than it used to be.
Yeah.
The towel's already been wrung.
Yeah.
A couple times. I gotta squeeze it really hard now.
Yeah. It's Saturday. Oh, I didn't set this timer. That's okay. Yesterday, I feel like this timer was going. So I think I should get rid of this timer too. Maybe.
All right.
When it's a sunbeam, you should take this and not use it as a timer.
Yeah. No. I like the sunbeam like white and black and red stuff. So it's like not quite on the stuff I collect actually.
Yeah, you don't want to just stick it on the shelf.
I don't have that shelf anymore. I left that. You know I did this? I like hid all my sunbeam collection in the attic at 1611 and just left it behind when I moved.
Let's see if this timer works. I'm setting it for 15 minutes even though it's it's already beyond.
Yeah.
But let's see if this one works. I was like, I'm gonna get a new one. Then I like looked to my left and it was right there.
The lemon timer.
Okay, I'm gonna try this beef. Yesterday on Friday, I was here. There's four up in there.
Yeah, there's some that's underneath my box here.
Good beef.
It's good?
Yeah.
You almost changed your mind too.
Definitely changes the food. Yeah, yesterday I was here on Friday at around probably the same time I would have been here on another day. I don't know what I did during the day. I went to Costco yesterday, and I came out here around 6-ish. And well, let's see. So Friday I was here at 6-ish, talking to you a little bit on Mr. Ginsu.
Yeah, Mr. Ginsu is the big notable.
I bet we got a lot of messages. Yeah, I started doing couch time because I was like, gotta get the I was like going right to the phones because I was like having so many Mr. Ginsu messages and so much stuff to do that I was like just gonna get right on the phone. So especially like when I was in the basement, it's very easy to just get right on the phone.
Yes.
But then I was like, I'm gonna say my own thing for a while. And like I'm making.
I think there were viewers who were requesting that.
Mm-hmm.
We're getting some feedback from the community.
Yeah.
They were saying more rambling, please.
Yeah. So now I'm rambling again. But now Mr. Ginsu's over there, and I'm sure there's messages from him. I'll call him.
Yeah.
I didn't even call John Webster, who was supposed to call him today and meet up with
Actually,
him.
we should call John Webster, probably.
Should we go over there? I mean, I feel like we have...
Yeah.
Oh, it's probably actually been 15 minutes anyway, right?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm going to summarize real quick whatever.
What happened? So
You
then
know, if we go there,
I
maybe?
went out talking to Mr. Ginsu, and then after the program, you weren't here, right? You know, you were on the phone. After the program, I probably got in the car, go home to my residence. My brother made a pizza, and I basically just like constantly eat. I'm thinking about, I'm thinking it's not a diet, just eating less in general. Like, I'm not going to change what I eat. I'm just not going to eat very much. Like, this could be all the food, like, I mean, this could definitely be all the food you need in the whole day. Like, maybe I should stop eating this right now and then, like, eat some of the vitamins and stuff, but like...
What you're talking about is intermittent fasting, in a sense.
I am kind of talking about that, but there's all these fancy diets,
Yeah.
and all these names and stuff, and here's my diet: eating less in general.
Oh yeah.
Like, yeah. So then I don't want to call it a diet, and I don't want to do anything like extreme. It's like I don't really talk to a lot of people. I'm like thinking like, oh, they're gonna be like, oh, you don't eat? Where are you not gonna eat right now? Except for here on the...
Eat something in front of me right now.
Yeah.
Eat something. I dare you.
Like, you want to go eat? And I'm like, well, but I'm like, what if somebody asked me if I want to eat? But I don't know when the last time that happened. Invited me out to eat, it doesn't happen anymore. So,
You want to eat with me? It's like, oh no, sorry, I don't eat right now. It's like, oh, well now I'm going to feel uncomfortable eating. No.
Yeah, well, I think I might just eat anyway, because it's like, it's rare enough that I'll just do it. So
Yeah.
then it's like, not that way I'm not on my...
Oh, I see. Yeah.
But I do like to eat on the program, but maybe that's become, like a not good thing. Like,
Right.
I'm like, oh, I gotta eat. Like, I feel like when I'm here, if I'm not eating, but that's like some kind of like AA talk.
Oh.
They're like, you're like, oh, I don't know. I just feel like I gotta drink.
Right.
Like, so like, I don't know. Maybe I'm gonna flip it over, and so in my mind that eating is a problem or something, and not that it is a problem, But if you want to not, then it's like in your mind, You
could.
Because you don't never get hungry.
I do.
You think you're hungry.
Oh.
But it's not that your body needs food.
At that exact moment?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're just like thinking food would be good or something.
Yeah, your body's used to food at that moment, so it's really almost more of a Pavlovian response that you're getting, basically. You've trained yourself to want food right now.
Yeah, and I guess you got like a brain in your guts. You ever heard about this?
It's it's like the microbiota, right? Like it's all the weird little microorganisms and stuff.
And there's also, you have like nerves or whatever. Like your brain is where a lot of your nerves are.
Uh-huh.
But your whole nervous system is basically your brain anyway.
Yeah.
So you kind of think...
It's all a part of it anyway.
You think like... Have you ever seen like that awful like Chinese human inside museum exhibit? You know what I'm talking about?
Where they like freeze dry somebody and then like put all of their like things in.
Yeah,
like,
it turns out that those people
basically.
were somehow victims of something bad.
What? Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Like that was like some kind of bad...
the human body exhibit.
Yeah. It's like, they're like, wow, look at all these Chinese people giving their lives to science. Turns out they were like maybe slaves.
Oh no.
Something along those lines, where the human body exhibit got canceled because of that kind of thing.
Oh, I did notice that they kind of stopped talking about it, but I didn't know why.
Yeah.
That's
something generally bad, which happens a lot with this whole culture, cancel culture, where they're like, hey, badness in general. Don't. Like, oh, all right. Badness in
let's
general.
disappear it. It's gone.
Well, I don't like badness in general. I think something bad, but one of them was like the nervous system.
Yeah.
When they show all your nerves, and they're it's in the shape of your body.
Right. It fills the whole thing, even all the way down to your toes.
Yeah. So that's you, because there's like brain in a jar, like Tammy and the T-Rex or something, or like the man with two brains. Oh. Lots of. Oh, Mr. Ginsu.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Does he know? How does he know?
I think he's following the live stream actually.
Oh.
Hello.
No.
No? Yes.
No.
Yes.
Please?
Hey, don't argue with me.
Okay. No.
You're right.
No. Don't argue. Wait. Don't argue with you. Okay.
Fine. You're doing better.
I agree.
I concur.
Yeah, right, I guess, you know,
Hey, now we're on the same page.
yeah, is it like the improv thing? You're supposed to say yes, but I think if you say no, conversationally it works better when you say no, right? You say yes. I like this.
No, it doesn't. That's total bullshit.
Right up to the point where you're arguing with me.
Yeah, I just really don't want to be. I hate to call out names, but Glenn Anderson. Have you seen that show?
No.
There's another show on TCTV that is like political, and nobody is on the show where anybody has any kind of different opinion, and then they're yesing, they're like, yeah, oh yeah, I agree with that, you know?
Do they like to argue?
They don't like to argue, and they only get people on the show who agree with them.
What? But I love arguing.
Yeah. Well, then why are you telling me not to argue with you? It's hard to get people to get on the show when you disagree really hard. Like, you want to come on the show? I don't believe in what you're saying. Like,
Freaking arguing with me.
now it's physically dangerous to do that, though, because my biggest gripe is anti-vax, so I definitely don't want them to be around me. But maybe I can talk to them on the phone. That's fine. How are you, Mr. Ginsu? You're not doing much these days, right? You're not working?
No. My work is finding a job.
Yeah, that's why you called. Did you get unemployment? I don't know.
You broke up.
Oh, okay, that's okay. I don't think that's private anyway. Yeah, that's good. That's what you can call. I'm glad you're calling back, though. It's, we gotta, oh yeah, John Webster, we gotta do some stuff today, and, uh-oh, I didn't even set this timer.
What?
Yep.
What?
Uh-oh, you didn't check timer. You're 15 minutes away from the end of the show.
Let's see. We've been live for 22 minutes. We've been recording for 22 minutes.
The recording one, it should be good, so
Yeah.
it should be 22, all right.
Oh, so you're 46 minutes away from the end of the show.
Absolutely right, Mr. Ginsu.
Or 38.
How'd you know to call right now, huh?
What are you fucking talking about? I'm a fucking genius, motherfucker.
Are you watching the live stream?
No,
Oh.
I'm just a genius.
Did I give you a time?
I know.
I think I might have given you a time yesterday. Wait, are we doing good for time for the 5 o'clock thing?
We're doing
Right?
okay. We don't have a lot
You
of...
know, I hunt people and I hunt people down, right?
Oh, yeah. I forgot about the camera. Where's
Down,
What
I
you
found
do?
you right where you is. I didn't even have to jump in the dumpster.
Yeah.
Oh, you're back at, are you spying?
You could jump in a dumpster anyway, I suppose. Just for, just to
Just
keep
for
the,
fun, maybe.
just to keep the spirit of the whole
Just 'cause
thing.
I miss it. Only 'cause I miss it.
No more dumpster, huh?
I've not felt the need to go for the dumpster no more. It's like something lifted off of my freaking shoulders that I don't need to do that no more.
That's good. What happened? How can you stop wanting to go into the dumpster?
I found the proper person.
Well, okay. I wanted to bring this up, but I didn't want to. So what happened with that? That's what happened last time we talked to you. What was going on?
Yeah, that was very last time we talked.
Yeah.
A long time ago when I was hiding behind the dumpster. But then Google sent me on a fucking
Yeah, crazy chase, right? Like driving around.
yeah, they sent me everywhere fucking the person wasn't.
Mhm.
And so I threw Google away and I went and looked my own self,
Yeah.
and that turned out much better.
And it worked out. You
Get
found
off
them.
your ass and look your own self.
And then you've been hanging out with the middle school person for the last year?
I went and hung out. I had plans to go back. I'd been invited back, but I gave my mom my vacation because her rental houses were falling apart,
Yeah.
and I have not had a chance, not one chance, to fucking get my ass back over there for a myriad of reasons.
Wow. Well, I mean, that's probably, it's good that they're in your periphery and that you're on good terms and everything. That sounds great.
Yeah. I bought a car from a car lot.
Oh, yeah?
Fucking used car.
I bought a car also.
Oh, God. What a fucking nightmare.
Yeah?
You get a good one?
God, no.
Oh.
It looked good. There was no lights on the dashboard. But within the first 500 miles, I had the catalytic converter sensor fucking came on. So by the time I had $1,200 for catalytic converter O2 sensors, fucking I overheated the fucking thing somewhere in there, and transmission light had come on. So now I gotta put a new transmission in the motherfucker.
Well, you're basically rebuilding an entire car so far.
Yeah, and I just put a new water pump in it. Didn't replace the timing belt, but because I was broke, and my work wasn't working me but 1 day a week, and then they laid me off and shit, so I had no money to do none of this shit with.
If they're gonna lay you off, they should have laid you off when you were working full hours.
What happened to your other car? I mean, it seems like if you're doing so much repairs on this car, you can just like repair the old car.
It leaked a bunch of oil, and I guess ran it. My back was hurting. I ran it out of oil somewhere. It stalled in the road. Threatened to drop me off, so I drove it home. I put some fuel cleaner shit in there, and it plugged up. Well, I thought it plugged up my fuel injectors, but I went and took the fucking fuel injectors out of that son of a bitch. Tried to buy new ones. You can't buy no new ones. And I figured out that whenever I took the fuel injector out of my car, I broke one of the fuel injectors, broke the tip off of it, and I can't get no more for them.
Wow. I got a new car.
I'm pretty much throwing that car away.
I'd just like to say I really missed this kind of call, Mr. Ginsu.
Yeah.
Like hearing about like working on a car and breaking into things and all the words, and some of them I understand and some of them I don't, and it's quality. It's really, really good to hear about this.
Oh, you're welcome.
People, it's gonna hear. People don't get the thing that it's like, why are you just saying this stuff? They don't know what to do. You know. Glad you're back. I am glad too. I got a new car, Mr. Ginsu, but I don't know if you're gonna be upset about this, but it's an electric car.
You did what?
I bought an electric car.
No shit.
Yeah. It's a Leaf, and it takes almost no maintenance, they say.
Oh yeah, okay, that's gonna go well.
What, the no maintenance thing?
No, zero maintenance. Okay. How much is that battery gonna cost you?
The battery is, I don't know, but it's gonna last a long time, and the battery, when I save on gas, you know.
No. Have you asked if I need to replace the battery in this car because my electricity is not electrifying my motherfucking car? How much?
But the battery is electrifying the car.
Look it up and tell me how much that battery is going to cost you.
Probably $3,000.
Fuck off. 10, 15.
Well, that's like how much the car costs.
Yeah, that's how much a battery costs too.
But I think it's going to last for a long time, and I don't have to do any maintenance on it.
It's not necessarily that. There's some sensors that go bad, and the sensors won't let your motor talk to your battery, and then you're fucked too.
Well, we'll see.
Oh, you better buy some of them sensors before they fucking, I've heard about that. There's the sensors that go bad on some of them cars, and then it's like, what the fuck?
So far, it's going good, though. So, what, is your car not running at all, the new one?
The new one, I just stopped it from overheating by putting a new water pump in it and the thermostat. It doesn't overheat no more.
Yeah.
My heater core is plugged up, so I gotta flush the heater core out. I only get heat coming out one side of the heater core.
Oh, is your neighbor helping you?
Cold and one side's hot.
Is your neighbor giving you a hand with the car?
No.
No,
I was giving him a hand with his car.
Oh yeah, I don't know.
His car is fucking. You go down the road at 50 miles an hour, it starts jerking.
It starts jerking.
A missing spark plug. One of the spark plugs is missing.
Oh, can you replace it?
It's got a miss. So I tried pulling the spark plug out.
It's missing. It's rounds. It's not missing. Like it doesn't exist.
That's right. No, it's just missing.
Yeah.
It's a fouled plug or something.
Oh, why don't you just replace it? It's like car jokes or something.
I stuck a wrench in there, stuck it on the spark plug, and tried taking it out, and it don't want to come out. So I stick a bar on the fucking thing, extension bar, so I get some leverage, and I start turning it, and it was really hard to turn, but, oh fuck, it didn't even, I think I just stripped the outside of the spark plug or something.
That's the main reason why I went electric, is because the last car I had, this was like in 2013? When did I have that car? Remember that old car?
Oh, man, I have no idea, but it was during the show, during the program?
Yeah, it was, because I was driving it to the Capitol Studio. I think that was like 2012.
We had this Capitol Studio in 2012.
There was an oil leaking into the spark plugs on that car somehow.
Ooh, not good.
So I was like always changing the oil and the spark plugs, like once a week or more.
Was that a Subaru?
It was a Corolla.
Oh, it was a Corolla. The valve covers are on the side of the engine.
Yeah?
And they have little grommets that are rubber grommets, and they hold the fucking valve cover, the oil from getting into the valve cover or the spark plug hole, and you just replace the new valve cover, put a new gasket in there, and it comes with all them little grommets, and you replace them all, and then it stops leaking into your spark plug hole.
I should have called you then. I mean, you were around then. I don't know what I would then ask you to try to fix the car back then or something. I don't remember.
Well, back then I didn't know.
You learned about cars in the last 10 years?
I fixed my green car, my Subaru. It has fucking valve covers that are on the fucking side of the engine, 90 degrees, straight up and down. What the fuck?
Yeah.
I'm used to like V8, where the fucking valve covers are up on top.
Okay.
But yeah, that's where all my oil is leaking out the bottom of my valve covers.
Huh.
Well, maybe you just helped a viewer out there, possibly.
Yeah, maybe you don't have any oil anymore. No oil in that car.
Finally, one day I crawled out there with the car running, and I looked underneath there, because my back had let me lay down because it wasn't hurting so bad one day.
Yeah.
Went out there and looked, and sure enough, I could just watch right out of the valve, right out of that little seam on that cover, oil dripping down on the exhaust and shit. Fuck. It didn't take that long to take the valve cover off and put it back on, but I stopped the leak in oil. And that's how I know how to do it now.
You were back to being like bedridden, bad back time for a while? Or?
I was a couple weeks ago.
Was it your sacroiliac?
I'm not totally certain.
Yeah. Hard to go to the doctor these days.
If I roll over when I'm sleeping, if I rolled over, tried to roll over, I about shit my pants. Do not roll over in the middle of the night whenever you have a bad fucking whatever I have. That'll wake you up and make you think you just been attacked.
Did you have another like miraculous stool standing situation, or did it just slowly get better?
It over 1 week it got better. It just relaxed over a week. And so
Freddie's playing charades.
I can
what are you trying to say, Freddie?
one day I just got out of bed and check that shit out. I can walk again. So then I just do a lot of squats, trying to freaking stand up.
I'm saying, we got 25 minutes left. We got John Webster. We went over to John Webster's house today, and then we also got a call from Luke Turner over in San Francisco, actually. So,
Alright.
Can we make 2 phone calls at once?
Yep.
Oh, nice. We can.
Alright, hey, Mr. Ginsu.
You guys can always let me go and call them people.
No, we added a phone line in, Mr. Ginsu.
You can stay on the line and if you want, you can stay on the line and listen to this message.
Okay.
Alright.
We have an outgoing line and an incoming line now, right? Basically.
Alright. The phone line there, Freddie. That's pretty smart of you.
Yeah.
Was it your idea, Freddie?
I don't think it was. I think it just sort of happened.
We've updated some things because of virus times have made us change our ways a little bit.
Oh yeah,
you changed your ways, did you?
we're live streaming now. Did you tell them that?
Yeah, we're live streaming on YouTube. Have you gotten the internet now?
You are not.
Yeah, you can look at us.
No.
You can meet this dog. I got a dog here in the studio.
Just a second. Don't say the word yet. Let me think here.
Don't.
Motherfucking minute.
We're
waiting.
What word are we not supposed to say?
And I'm waiting for you to say something. Hey, hold on. People say that a lot, actually. Hey, wait. I'm gonna play this I'm gonna play this John Webster message.
Okay.
Maybe.
What message?
Yeah, I don't hear it. It's not going.
Coming through?
Maybe it should. I mean, Mr. Webster.
Tomorrow. Hey, Gary.
Yes.
Taxi.
At the shelter tomorrow.
How'd you know?
Boys play Timberlake tomorrow.
Oh yeah, John Webster's going to
after that,
public football games when he's going to be shut down.
Special Ed is going to be playing it's going to be playing tomorrow. Special Olympics is going to be playing basketball tomorrow. So have to cancel it. So give me a call when you get this message, please.
Okay.
Thank
Oh,
you.
we have to cancel us, right? Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hey, see?
You got it, Mr. Gonzalez. How do you know her name?
Hey, guess what? I'm a fucking genius, motherfucker.
I guess that should be my first guess.
How'd you know? Are you some kind of genius?
You goddamn straight. Hey, Patsy, go party on the floor.
Well, she did that once, but not in the studio. It was in the hallway.
We're calling John Webster. Hi, this is Kenny on the program. Is John Webster available?
Yes, he is.
Johnny! Mr. Webster.
Yeah, you know John Webster. I'd be excited to be able to talk to you. Maybe.
Hey, Kitty.
Hey, John.
Johnny!
I was wondering if I'm going to be going to a basketball game. I was wondering if you could meet me at the Northeastern High School basketball game.
No, John, but you should take a look at your front door.
Northeastern going to be playing Northeastern going to be playing Timberline.
John, go look at your front door. Can you do that? There's someone on your front door.
It could be a flaming bag of dog poopy, so watch out.
Can you go look at your front door, John?
Oh, look at the front door.
Go look out, open the front door and look. What is it? Right in front of the front door, right?
Yeah. Right in front of the front door.
North Thurston's gonna win that basketball game, you know.
Oh, you didn't tell them then, huh?
Well, we kind of did, but you see how you see what we're talking about?
Word for best baby and word for best community.
Yeah.
And look on the back. Look on the back, John.
It's a cat
What's it say?
What do you got there, John?
I'm watching football.
What do you describe what you got to the viewers?
Tell them what you got.
What?
You got $1 for Cream of the County 24
That's your money, John. You've been all about that money.
Yeah.
There it is. Now you got it. You got your money. Don't spend it all in one place.
Money.
Or do, I guess.
Yeah, probably do. It'd be difficult not to.
What? You mean he can't go buy a car like yours?
No, not with that.
Not for $1.
Yeah, it's $1.
Son of a bitch, that's all?
Yep.
Kind of stingy, ain't it?
We had a lot of prizes. I mean, honestly, it's pretty generous for the amount of prizes we were giving away.
Better than nothing.
Yeah.
Who's Jennifer?
Is it now?
It's the lowest possible number to still count as a cash prize.
Yeah.
Huh?
What was the question, John?
When I'm out of toilet paper, I wipe my ass with $1.
I mean, how much is it? That's like only like 10%, like less than it would cost probably anyway. Or 90%, I guess.
There's a question from John's phone.
Oh yeah, what, John?
That's Jeff.
Is Jennifer and Jess?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So we got $1 for Jess and $1 for John.
No, the
I think
dollar.
that goes to Juniper, though.
Yeah.
$1 for Juniper.
That's baby's first dollar.
Yeah.
Invest that. That's for baby Juniper's college fund.
If she wants to go to college, doesn't necessarily. I mean, it's not really. Maybe something else too.
I owe a couple $100.
Yeah, actually, I don't recommend people going to college. So that's just something I thought would be fun to say for babies, but I'm actually not for that.
Like put it in the stock market or like Bitcoin or something.
Yeah.
I got my name hung up
Oh, you got it on the wall already?
right by the sliding door.
Oh, that's great, John. That's exactly what it's for.
Yeah. John, we actually drove by your house, so now I know where you live.
Yeah, I drove by your house and I know where you live
I'm
too.
going to a basketball game.
Oh yeah?
I thought you were locked down. Are you
Yeah.
not locked down?
I thought
Okay.
you get a test. Did you? Well, I mean that's not. That's private.
I got the test. Did you order your test?
Yeah, I did. I ordered my 4 free tests.
Is that
from the
national
government.
or
I'm not sure.
Mr. Ginsu, do you know about your 4 free tests?
Pardon?
I've heard about it. Don't need it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't need it anyway, but I got it anyway.
You want to get everything you can out of the government.
Is it
probably.
national?
Shut the fuck up. You don't want to get everything you can. It's not what you can do for your country. It's what your country can do for you. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Why not? I mean, if it's there, why not?
Bitch.
Take it.
How about vice versa with that?
You want me to do stuff for my country?
They're paying the
What have they
senators.
ever done for me?
They're paying the senators like $1 million a day.
They let you
You know,
live
I'm watching,
free
I'm watching,
into the free nation.
Cincinnati and Tennessee.
You don't have some cop
Who's doing good? You got
telling you what to do.
who you rooting for, John? Tennessee?
It's kind of hard to
North
say. One of the teams will be going. One of the teams will be if Tennessee wins, they get to go on, and the other team.
Oh, yeah, it must be the playoffs, right? Because the Super Bowl is like around the 7th, I believe. Right?
And after that.
Oh, it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
That.
I know when the Super Bowl is now.
Green Bay.
I
Green
don't.
Bay and
I wouldn't know except for birthday, for the birthday.
My birthday is around there.
Son of a bitch, happy birthday.
Thank you.
Like about 2 weeks, huh?
Yeah, it's coming up, I guess.
What are you gonna do?
Yep,
I don't know.
coming up.
Free stuff. I'm like trying to not spend money.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
I just only free
You
things.
gotta fix my bike, huh?
Oh yeah.
That's what we would do for your birthday. Fix my things.
Yeah.
So we would fix it ahead
Happy
of time.
birthday to me. I'm fixed your bike.
Ready?
What?
Jump in the dumpster. Go get yourself some free stuff when you jump in the dumpster.
Yeah, hey, John,
Oh,
you know
yeah.
that we're talking to Miss McGinsu?
Pardon?
This is Miss McGinsu on the phone.
That's right, John.
How you doing?
Mr. Ginsu. I'm back. I'm back.
Have you
I'm
ever
turning into a badass again.
have you ever talked to each other? I don't think you have because I don't think we've had the capability of it before.
Way back when.
Okay. Because you two are the OGs.
Yeah,
I
you
would
guys
say
are
now.
both like some of the earliest callers of the show.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right. I know John from way back.
And John actually came to the original studio, the very first studio that.
A basketball game, and Northeastern Timberline's going to be playing.
Yeah. I told my brother that
Uncle John, right?
I told my brother last night. I said that that you came back and that we're gonna go visit John Webster. And my brother thought that you two were very similar. He's like, how come all your callers are like the same kind of calling thing? And I don't really know what he meant. I mean, but that's what he said to me.
Maybe it's they're larger than life.
I would like you to come home. I would like you to be my roommate. There's two rooms available.
Really, for free?
Pardon?
Do I have to pay? How much is it?
How much is it? How much is it?
Free?
$20.
Are they gonna? Is Jeff gonna make me dinner too?
Why not?
How much is it?
How much is what?
The
Rent.
How much would rent be if I'm John's roommate?
what's good? I mean,
John, it's not that simple.
Yeah. At least John. Hopefully, like, as the virus times goes away, but
Yeah.
it's still here,
Yeah.
full force.
Half force.
Half force? I don't know. It's the worst. It's worse than ever right now. The numbers.
No. It's not worse than ever.
No?
It's only if you didn't get the fucking shot.
Yeah. I agree with that. I'm not. I wasn't even coming here, and I definitely wouldn't be in the same room even with Freddie.
That's true.
Before when I was really taking it hard, but the numbers.
Go to the emergency room and go kissing on all the people that are dying, and it don't fucking matter. I
Yeah.
can even die.
Yeah. I do think that's true, and the shots is important, but no, I heard the numbers are worse than ever, but then I don't know what to do about it, so I mean, we're not really that far.
Not much you could have done about it before either, I suppose.
Yeah. Well, just hide, I mean.
Yeah.
Well, first thing you do is you talk to the fucking people in charge, and you tell them start fining people for spitting.
Yeah.
I think
you know
that's
that
already on.
Tennessee's in Nashville?
What?
Did you know that Tennessee's in Nashville?
I think it's the other way around, John.
Nashville,
And
Tennessee.
Tennessee's, no.
Nashville.
Yeah,
Nashville's in Tennessee. I think it's the capital, maybe.
Tennessee Titans is in Nashville.
Yeah.
Nashville,
Nashville, Tennessee.
Tennessee.
Yeah.
Right by Dollywood. You ever been to Tennessee?
No. And then after that, the next game is 49ers and 49ers and
We gotta call Luke.
49ers and Green Bay Packers,
Hey,
and that's in Green Bay.
you ever been to Tennessee, John? I mean, Michigan too?
I have.
No,
Yeah, what'd you do there?
I drove through it.
Tennessee. We had a caller named Tennessee back in the day.
Yeah, let's see, today is the
On my way to
22nd.
Gatlinburg.
Hey, the numbers are right. That's
We got the
good.
calendar back. Oh, message of the future, yeah? Message of the future?
Yeah, we got a message in the future. We gotta call Luke. Oh yeah, I guess we get John on the message in the future. Oh, here it is. Whoa.
We're gonna do a little message of the future. Gotta cue it up here first. Why do you not like it, huh? What do you got against it?
Did you know that the Greyhound is going to be at
So it's been your favorite part.
in the city transit station now?
I am the future.
All right, here goes. Hey, Mr. Ginsu's favorite part. Hey, future, it's us, the past.
That's right.
Are you eating?
Hey, the past. The
This
future.
light's been on this whole time.
What the
Huh?
fuck?
Are you,
Patsy's here.
did you stop eating?
You
John!
know that the Greyhound's going to be at the city transit?
Hey, if somebody gets you, I'll be right there.
John, what'd you get today, John?
Pardon?
What'd you get today?
What do you mean?
All right, bye, teacher. I was trying to get you, I was alluding to the award, John.
I got it on the
Oh, and yeah. Well, this is good. I'm glad that it's better to be.
right now.
I was thinking about not doing couch time, but then you don't know. You never know. But I think it's better to be over. Yes.
Oh.
Is that Jeff?
Dude, I got a pee. You got one too.
You got an award?
Yeah, I guess we got to talk to Jeff. Well, we can listen. We're going to listen to this Luke message.
Here comes the message.
Talk to Jeff for a minute, and then we got to call Luke because we have about 10 minutes left.
Yeah.
He has to go pee.
Yeah,
He's in the bathroom.
Yeah, tell Patsy she's a good dog.
Patsy, you're a good dog.
Yeah, this is
good dog, Patsy.
There you go,
Yes,
Patsy.
she is.
Good dog.
Oh, she's so good.
That's a cute little dog you got there.
I've been here for just a few days now.
We made it.
Yeah, because, I said I was going to come over here like about a month ago, didn't I?
Yeah.
You sure did.
But I didn't. Yeah, other things
And
got
then
in the
I
way
did.
and prevented my trip from happening for
Really?
about a month.
You had a whole, car.
3 days ago or so, and that's when I finally made it over here, and now I am.
I wonder what.
And, well, I did say I'd start calling from San Francisco
Yeah.
back then. And so, that still applies. I will still call you from San Francisco. That's still my intention. And I am demonstrating my seriousness in executing my intention by
Oh, Jeff?
making
Yeah. Hey, Jeff.
call right here.
Jeff is, hey, hello?
Just walking into the studio.
On this
Jeff, just
day,
walking
I
in
am
the studio
the
just
luckiest
now.
man alive. Thank you very much.
Hey, this is Jeff now?
You're welcome.
Yeah, hey, Kenny.
Hey.
Jeff.
Yeah, we dropped off the awards. I kind of thought that you guys were in a like a group setting.
Yeah, well, so Kenny, it's always, so you work for the state,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I bet you have like a loose understanding of HIPAA and all the
Yeah.
kind of tension that creates. So, because we're talking and we're technically on air, I'm actually always really concerned about what I can and can't say.
Oh, okay, that's fine. Well, anyway, we don't need to talk about the details of where you're at. But you got the award. Did you see the back of it?
No, oh yeah, oh my gosh, that is very generous. And you know what? I think that's the start of my daughter's, I don't want to say college fund.
That's what we were saying too, but we're saying that maybe you don't need to go to college anymore, not with today's tech market and stuff. I think you don't.
Yeah, to be honest, I don't really want my daughter to go to school at all.
Yeah, that's good. I don't either.
Yeah.
That's what
Yeah.
We had the same train of thought, Jeff. We're like, college fund? That's what you're supposed to say, but I don't think that's actually a good idea anymore. I think that our society,
I'd rather, I'd rather her learn how to sail or something.
yeah. Especially these days with that whole, I mean, there's some kind of college loan controversy.
You gotta get her a degree.
Yeah.
Which is similar to, we were talking about canceling this stuff where I don't really know why it's a problem. I'm just like, I hear that people are upset about it. So,
Now what,
You need to send your daughter to college.
we gotta call Luke.
A master's degree.
I only got 5 minutes, so, hey, Jeff and John, I'm gonna hang up on you guys because I gotta call Luke. So, John, congratulations.
Congratulations,
Congratulations on the baby.
And, yeah, that looks great, John. Yeah, John's got it hanging up on his wall right now. So you were here today?
We stopped by, we just dropped it off, but we didn't go inside because, we're trying to
Sure. Well, thanks so much for coming. I'm sorry I missed you. I was looking forward to meeting you in person.
Yeah.
But, yeah, thank you so much for coming by.
Yeah,
John and I both really appreciate it.
Can you put John on? I'm gonna say bye to him, okay?
Yep, here's a... You want to say bye, John?
I'm going to a basketball game.
Hey, congratulations, John. I'm gonna hang up, but call soon. Leave some messages. I'll talk to you later, okay? Bye, John.
Bye-bye.
See you later, John.
Yeah, Mr. Ginsu, you can stay on the line while we call Luke. You know Luke. And then we only got about 5 minutes left. We didn't even listen to any messages today because we're busy. But I'm happy about that. It's better to have more than less messages or things, because I kind of feel like on like a Tuesday we'll be like, oh, what am I gonna do or something.
Yeah, we ain't got time for messages.
Yeah, it kind of
Not
goes.
today.
It always. Yeah, I guess it feels like when it's rain, it rains it pours or something, but is that a
When it rains, it pours, and whenever it rains, pours like cats and dogs, that's a flood.
yeah? Did you get that crazy snow like a few weeks ago? What about the heat? What about the heat wave?
There's windier.
Hey, Luke.
What's up?
Luke,
What's going on, man?
oh yeah, Mr. Ginsu's back.
Oh my.
Did you know that he went away?
Went away?
Yeah, we didn't talk to him for like a year and a half, and now he's back.
No more Mr.
Right. There was a
Ginsu.
period of time that there was no communication, yeah.
Yeah, well, we only have about 5 minutes left today because we're talking to a lot of people, though.
That's right, Luke. What
Lots
do you
of
eat for
people.
breakfast, Luke?
All right.
Yeah, so now we're talking to you, but we only have 5 minutes.
Well, 5 minutes is
What'd you have for
okay.
breakfast,
You
Luke?
made it to San Francisco?
Yeah.
Can I ask what the delay was, or was it private?
I didn't hear that quite right because of the big echo we've got.
Oh, there was a delay in your trip. How come there was a delay, or is that private? You don't have to say, you know?
Yeah, there was a delay, all right. Yeah.
Was it a private delay?
A private delay.
Yeah, why was there a delay? I'm asking you about your personal life, and maybe you don't want to say. But why was there a delay?
Why don't you go get a job with the bee people down there in California?
How come you didn't go so soon? Was it virus stuff?
Are you near the
Oh,
almond
right.
field?
I first thought I might have come down with COVID, so I didn't go.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
son of a bitch.
I
We're
was
sorry to hear
okay,
that.
actually. No, that was okay. So then it was just bad weather and stuff like that.
Yeah, the snow. Because last time we talked to you, you were having difficulty navigating the rental car system.
Yeah, for a little while I was. Yeah.
And then you just had to cancel the whole thing too after that whole debacle, huh?
Right. It's like after I got all the navigating the rental car company issues solved, I started feeling like I had COVID, and I had to cancel anyway. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus
And
Christ.
then you had to do it all again, or did it work out better the second time?
Oh, it worked out much better the second time, because what I learned in the first time
Yeah.
was easily applicable to the second time.
All right.
Well, that's good. Did you get your free COVID test so you can test yourself and find out if you did have COVID?
Yeah, I ordered one of those online, but I didn't have to use it.
Yeah,
Well, that's good.
I'm always having paranoia about thinking that I have the virus, because I've been having like a consistently scratchy throat for months. But I think it's from,
Allergies?
yeah, it could be anything. Also, I'm getting fat. And maybe,
Yeah, you're like 180 pounds now, eh?
I hate to say, I'm almost 190 now.
Well, I was very close.
But at one point, I was 120 at the same height. I mean, that was when I was very young, though. But I didn't grow. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well, the show's over.
Well, I'm still 150 pounds.
Congratulations. Well, both of you should call and leave more messages so we can talk to you again maybe tomorrow or whatever.
Or whenever.
Right, okay.
Okay, I'm running the credits now.
All right, pick up. Holders.
Thanks, John. Thanks, Jeff. Thanks, Mr. Ginsu. Thanks, Freddie. Thanks, Patsy.
Down there in California, Luke, you can get yourself a job at the with the bee guys over there in almond field, where they got all the almond trees. Those guys need some help with the bees.
Well, YouTube. 360-364, call message on TV.
Yep, that's a good dog, Patsy.
Good dog. YDHWM.com. Check it out.
Yep, that's good dog.
Will Dowd, good song, thank you. GCTV, Lorena, Dirty Thomas. That's the books, 4-star video. Matt Douglas, Rebecca, Mountain Boys, Northwest, South Florida, Thurston County, Australia, USA, thank you. And viewers, see you watching, thank you.
Well, I'm supposed to talk over the top of you because everybody will hear what you're saying.
Yeah, hey, John.
That's right.
Oh, yeah, dog. Hello. You say hello? Bye-bye. Bye, Mr. Ginsu.
Hey, goodbye.